In a country battling record inflation, mass unemployment, and growing insecurity, the Department of State Services, the DSS, has just built and commissioned a Bola Ahmed Tinubu Center for Islamic Studies in Kaduna. Let that sink in. The nation's top intelligence agency, whose job is to counter terrorism, espionage, and internal sabotage, is now in the business of constructing religious education centers named after a sitting president. If this doesn't raise red flags about the misuse of state power, blurred lines between religion and governance, and creeping authoritarianism, what will? This is not about Islam, it's about institutional integrity, about boundaries, about a security agency straying from its constitutional mandate. Why is the DSS funded by taxpayers' money building a religious center? Why now? And why name it after President Tinubu? Nigeria is a secular state, yet we are watching the dangerous politicization of faith and the creeping use of national institutions for soft propaganda. What message does this send to millions of Christians, traditionalists, and even Muslims who see through this tokenism? Is the DSS now a developer of religious infrastructure or an intelligence agency? While still, this comes at a time when Nigerians are buckling under the weight of economic hardship, hunger, and fear. Citizens can't afford food, electricity is a luxury, and insecurity remains rampant. Against this backdrop, the decision by a national security agency to commission a religious center named after the president feels not just tone deaf, but deeply insulting. It reeks of privilege and detachment from the daily struggles of ordinary Nigerians. We're not against interfaith gestures or community development, but it must come from the right quarters. If the DSS has the bandwidth to build schools, why not build a forensic lab to track terrorists or intelligent facilities to combat banditry?
Okay, I greet everybody. I believe say you listen to that video very well and you heard what in that video talk very well. Now I want to make you understand something and then make you ask yourself something. If in Nigeria we have misuse of state policy and the DSS now developing Islamic structures instead of security structures, ask yourself, where you they go? I say DSS will be security body, security agent, now developing Islamic structures instead of security structures. Their business is now promoting Islamic structures, Islamic religion. Now what did that one tell you? Remember, Nigerian military have Islamic Center for military something. I think we know that one, Abi. So like at the talk, Nigeria Center for Islamic Army Affairs, Nigeria Army School of Islamic Affairs, Nigeria Army School of Islamic Affairs. You see, and now we can't see this one again. DSS now promoting Islam. Waiting it tell you. And I want to make you not forget to say, for North, the whole of North, they have accepted Islam as their one religion. Every other religion where they be like saying, just management for the time being. They get Islamic police when they go Hizbah. They get Islamic court when they go Sharia court. And there's so many others. They get Islamic law. That is like, say, them get state within state. That one never tell you something which you never understand. Ask yourself this question. Within your own inside all this matter, within you they think inside all this matter, why it be say for Nigeria Everybody, every organization, or not organization, every governmental body, they do everything in favor of Islamic studies or religion. Why? And the Christian bodies, they just keep quiet, like say nothing they happen, like say no be true, like say a lie. I want make you remember, say that way you they fear, na it go consume you. It better you confront your fear before your fear consume you. You can imagine, this is not secret news, it's public news. Just public news. I want make we understand something. If you true say Nigeria, na country wey belong to everybody, why be say some set of people they control am? Why be say before you do something, some set of people must agree, say it go happen or it no go happen. And when they say it no go happen, it no go happen. Even for your community, you know the reason. Hey, it's shock. It's shockalize. It's shockalize for those that do not understand wetin they play. I go still release the video again, make you listen again. So your ear go the bang, bam, bam, bam. Listen to the news again. And tell me for comment section what you think. Thank you.
The Bola Ahmed Tinubu Darum Center for Islamic Studies, built and donated by the Department of State Services, is designed to promote education and foster religious harmony. Speaking at the event, the Sultan said the center stands as a symbol of unity and will contribute to national peace and cooperation.
Forget about the little problems we hear every day. They do occur, they do happen, killings and whatever. But I believe coming together like this will definitely bring to the clearest minimum such misunderstandings, such problems.
Representing the DSS Director-General, retired Director Ahmed Zalman explained that the project is part of the DSS efforts to reduce public discontent through education and social support.
It is in this regard that the present DSS, Oluwatosin Ajayi, MON, has in its well over 3 decades career in the service initiated measures aimed at building trust between the government and the general public to bolster internal security through constructive citizens' engagement.
Minister of Finance Wale Edun reaffirmed the federal government's support for education and youth empowerment. He said projects like these aligns with President Tinubu's vision for inclusive development.
The president's policies are working, and we just need to keep going in this right direction.
Governor Ubasani of Kaduna State, represented by his deputy, Dr. Hadiza Balarabe, described the center as a beacon of hope, one that reflects the value of compassion, knowledge, and unity.
That education is not a privilege but a right, and ensuring that the most disadvantaged children have access to quality education. We are driven by a single powerful conviction that every child we educate is a future we secure.
With leaders across religion, politics, and security sectors present, the event highlights the growing call for collaboration in building a peaceful and prosperous Nigeria.